Hey guys, remember to hit like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment so I know what you really think about me. Enjoy! Hey guys, Venixk here, back with more interactive horror stories. Last time we did the dial, this time, After Funeral. After Funeral is a modern gothic horror story that takes place 3 days after your son's burial. You receive messages in your computer. Those claim to be sent by his son's soul. He says that he wants to be with you once again, and he asks you to do a few things in order to be resurrected. Will you believe in the message? Let's play. You used to be a father. It has been 3 days since your son, Jonathan White, was buried in the graveyard of the local church. He was 8 years old. He had golden hair and blue eyes, just like the beloved man in the Carpenter's song, Close to You. Since your wife passed away giving birth to Jonathan, and since your wife passed away giving birth to Jonathan, and since he has been your everything. That wasn't me messing up. Okay, that was since your wife passed away giving birth to Jonathan, he has been your everything. That's what it means to say. He was your angel. Now he is gone. He died on a snowy winter morning. You had gone to market, leave him alone at home. You left your 8-year-old home alone? When you arrived at home, you found Jonathan lying on bed motionless, his face covered with his pillow, choked. Police couldn't find any trace of trespassing. You clearly remember the solemn moments of Jonathan's funeral. In fact, you tried to forget, but the details are in front of your eyes and they won't go away. The priest had intoned psalms and prayers, and those you are not so familiar with, you are not so religious. And while the lifeless body of your son laid in the church, his feet were turned to the east. He was wearing black suits and shiny shoes. His skin was pale. Wow, your coroner did a bad job. They're supposed to put makeup on you so you don't look like you as dead. He was way too young for all this. You wished it was you lying there instead of him. Really, you wish you were dead instead of your 8-year-old kid, so that way your 8-year-old kid will be left alone to fend for himself because both his parents are... Okay, that's cool. Like the day Jonathan died, it's snowy day in all of Ohio. There were 3 inches of snow outside. It's 2 p.m. now. You are a writer who has been on writer's block since that day 3 days ago. Your favorite word processor is open and the computer screen is blank. You haven't written anything for a long time, about 3 days. There are cigarette butts in an ashtray, your black hot coffee in a blue cup on your work table. You chain smoke and consume a lot of coffee nowadays. As your sipping coffee, doorbell rings. I'll open the door. You open the door. It's Bob, your neighbor and friend. You had drunk beers and had barbecue with him for several times. Bob killed the kid. Bob is a nice guy. He's overweight, has short black hair, has no facial hair. He wears a dark blue jacket and black beanie. Hey, how are ya? I want to ask how you been. I am fine. Bob believes in your lie. Hey, it's good that you're doing better, fam. Everyone knows this is a kid's whole process. Well, I'm sure you'll get over it. Hey, you're a strong man. Bob continues. I'm going to the market right now. You need anything? You remember that you're out of cigarettes. No, I'm good. Okay, man. See you later. You say goodbye to Bob, too. Then he goes. You close the door and sit back at your work table. Look at the computer screen that should have been blank. But no! It is not blank. Something is written. Daddy, I missed you. Took a shot! Because he missed you. Okay. Turn off the computer! That'd be my first reaction. You turn off the computer and monitor screen goes black. Then nothing else appears on the screen. You don't find anything to write your novel, so you don't need to turn on the computer once again. And yes, although the text disturbed you, you don't experience anything supernatural during the rest of the day. At night, you take your sleeping pills and fall asleep. I like how you could just turn the computer off. Thank you! Finally, a horror story protagonist I can identify with. Ah, that's great. Anyways, you're having a vivid dream. You see Jonathan in a garden with green grass and colorful flowers. He runs around with happiness. And angels! There are white-dressed angels around him. Everyone is smiling. You're not part of this dream. Jonathan doesn't see you, but is still content with seeing him happy in this Eden. He was always a benevolent boy. After all, he deserved to go to heaven. He was 8. You wake up to the silent doorbell's ring. You take a look at the clock. It's 10 a.m. Whoa. I thought it was going to be like 10 p.m. You lay your slippers on one door. It's Bob. Hey! I need to show you something. He holds the newspaper in his hand. There's anxiety on his face. You take the newspaper. It's Ohio's local news. Ohio's a state. There's not a local newspaper for a state. That's not. It's a local newspaper for the town. Unless you're in the city of Ohio. Whatever. Another kid choked that. Officers are investigating. The kids are repeated deaths of kids in the state. Yesterday night, a 6-year-old boy, Kevin Madsen, was found dead in his bed by his parents, who were red. His face was covered with his pillow. What makes this interesting for officers is this is the 7th time a boy died this way this month in Ohio. Recently, 8-year-old Jonathan White also died with a pillow on his face. Oh, thanks for calling out my kids specifically. What about the other 6 kids? 5 kids. Sheriff Walcott states that he finds recent events quite interesting? Nah. Well, it is Ohio, but sheriff should never use the word interesting when talking about dead kids. The end. What? Try and find the plot here. I mean, I guess I did just turn off the computer immediately. Okay, I'll play along then. Type Jonathan. Jonathan? A computer. Then new letters get appended at the text on the screen. Whoever types it, he, she, it writes faster. Then they are finished. They form 2 sentences. I can hear you, Daddy. Talk to me. As you shout your deceased son's name out, new letters appear. Yes, it is me. You are not a computer engineer, but you know that it is possible to text someone's computer and put a prank on him if the computer is online. Your computer is connected to the internet with an Ethernet cable. I doink. You crouch down and frankly pull the Ethernet cable. You expect that nothing else will run, but no, you're wrong. I am in the computer. Oh, sorry, I gave him a different voice. I'm in the computer, Daddy. How's it possible? Good Lord said that I should be together with you. He said that I love you, and you love me, so he sent me back. Really? I'm so afraid, Daddy. It's cold and dark. I'm so cold here. Please bring me back. Do you want to see me once again? Sure. Find 5 candles and wait for the midnight. Bye for now, Daddy. So 5 candles, that's the number of other kids that died. You've only got 1 candle at home. You normally use the candle when electricity is gone, so you didn't need more than 1 candle before. I'll go to the market. So you wear your long beige coat and black leather boots and walk to the market to buy 4 candles. You also buy a pack of cigarettes, despite you know that your habit will be your demise. You just don't care. Then you return home. At home, you wait in front of your monitor. Nothing happens. Message appears. I'm back, Daddy. Did you bring the candles? Yeah. Good. Let me explain how you can bring me back. Go to the cemetery, dig my grave, bring my coffin home. Okay. We shall speak again once you bring my coffin. Is it grave robbing if it's your own kid still? Like, who owns the grave that's being robbed? Is it the cemetery that owns it, or is it you? Because, like, you own the plot of land that you're buried in, so is it grave robbing if it's your burial plots? Anyways. You know it's insane what you do, but you get prepared to get outside. You wear your coat and get outside your home. It's snowing like hell. A cold interpretation of hell outside. The sky has bright purple color, illuminating the night with the help of a full moon behind the clouds. Wow. What? You get in your car and start it. The streets and roads are empty. There's only you outside in this hour of night. It doesn't take long to arrive at the church and its graveyard. I'll be honest, there's always cars out. There's always cars out. Graveyard is covered with snow and gray mist. No lights come from the church. Either there is nobody inside or the priest is sleeping. That's good. You can't be seen while digging your son's grave. You find the graves of your son and wife. Jonathan White was buried next to his mother. There's an unoccupied area next to them. You will be buried there when your time comes. You search for a shovel. Why didn't you bring your own? You find it in about 10 minutes. You're ready to dig the grave. You start digging Jonathan's grave. After 6 feet of digging, you reach the little wooden coffin. You climb down, then carry the coffin up. After that, you climb up and carry the dirty coffin to your car's back seat. You've never done something this bizarre before. Also, coffins are heavy. Just throwing that out there. Not that I would know. After you reach home, you get off your car and carry the coffin home. Luckily, there was nobody around. You drag the coffin to your living room center. You don't care about the floor getting dirty with soil. Thank you, Dottie! Gets written on the screen. Now put the candles around my coffin like a star. You carefully place candles around the coffin, making siren star. You light them lighter. Now read these aloud, Dottie. A lonely goat on a mountain. He is thirsty. Thirsty for human love and affection. I shall give him the water. Read it aloud. Yeah. And the coffin starts to shake. The coffin's lid gets open slowly. You see Jonathan opening the lid and rising up. His skin's pale, almost white. You can smell the rot in his undead corpse. He is wearing a black suit you couldn't forget. He stands on his feet and smiles at you. Then he steps outside the coffin, away from you without saying anything. And he does something you wouldn't expect from the dead. Move? Because I wouldn't expect the dead to move. But no, he dances! He dances with joy! After half a minute, he stops dancing, stares at you. His eyes are still blue. Take me in your arms, Daddy. Take me into the bathroom. I want to show you something. I'm sorry, but if a kid ever said, I want to show you something in the bathroom, I wouldn't go there. Because best case scenario is poop. It is impossible not to obey what he says. You feel his presence dominating the room, overwhelming you, and it's impossible to say no. You crouch down and take him in your arms. You carry him to the bathroom. You bring him to the dark bathroom. You turn on the light, get horrified by what you see in the mirror. The boy's reflection is different. Skin's burnt like coal. Jonathan had an instant handsome face, but the face you see is so far from being pleasant. It's like a really old man's face, who's also very ugly and he has no hair. I always wanted a daddy like you, says the eldritch abomination you hold in your arms. What? So either you revive a demon in your son's body, or there's a murderer who's in no way related to you. And in either scenario, nothing happens. Okay, so I did some things. Pretty much I said no when he told me to go dig up his body, and now a different dream sequence. Oh, he also said he was going to rape my wife's body, which was a bit weird. Weird for my kid to say that, so yeah. Yeah. So you see your deceased pretty wife in your dreams, except that she is not pretty anymore because she's a rotting corpse. A skeleton to be exact, which is different than a rotting corpse because it doesn't have skin anymore. Lying within her coffin. You can't expect much to be left from her body after 8 years of death and decay. What makes this dream worse is the fact that she is moving. She rides inside the coffin. You can feel her pain and despair from how her body parts are moving. Oh. That's the only thing that was different. Is there... Am I missing something? It feels like I'm missing something. Because, I mean, either there's a... Again, either there's a demon that you revive, or there's a serial killer. And neither plotline really gets resolved. Okay, whatever. Thank you guys so much for stopping by watching the video. If you like the video, do the thing that does the thing, lets me know about the thing. Until next time, bye-bye.